Today we're making Halloween cakes. Put all the cases into the pans. Now we just need to bake.
Hold it over your jug, okay? Let me know when it's full up.
It's full up.
Okay, tip it into your jug then. Tip it into your jug. That's it. Well done. Ready?
Yep.
There you go. Tip it in and give it a good stir. So we want 3 scoops in your bowl, okay? Not in the jug, but in the bowl. So the scoops have got to be really full to the top. Fuller. It's got to be really full to the top. That's it. Give it a good, and then scoop it off like that. That's half. Okay. And then another one like that. 1. And another one like that. Yeah, you got clean hands. You haven't been sort of licking your fingers or anything lately. There we go. Put that in. Wonderful. That's it. And then.
Can I put that in your?
Yeah, you need to stir yours. 20. Whoops. So we want, yeah. Now you only want half a teaspoon, otherwise it'll taste horrible. Okay, now it's a bit too much, you want half. That's it. Perfect. So then, and then we want to add some bicarbonate of soda.
Yes, soda. Soda.
Half a teaspoon.
Half a teaspoon. Not too much. Ah!
That's too much. You want to, that's it. That'll do. And stir that in.
Skin yellowy.
Teaspoon. Okay, I'm gonna gently. And why do we put salt in cakes?
Because it makes it taste nice.
It brings out the flavour, doesn't it?
Brings out the flavour. Stir it.
Yep, stir it in. Okay. Per-doodah.
Can I hold it?
Yep, hold it over your jug. Okay, see how it's curdled now? Yeah, this is going into your jug. Okay, woo! Okay, add that in. And then give that a good stir. This goes into your jug, okay? So you want your vanilla into the jug. Okay. And then give it a stir. And then I'll put... Right, so at this stage, we then added food colouring. To my batch, I added 3 teaspoons of green food colouring, and it looked really good in the solution. But once it was mixed with the cake mixture and it was cooked, the cakes were not green. In Isla's batch, we added 3 teaspoons of red colouring, and the same thing happened. You couldn't really see a lot of difference between the green cakes and the red cakes. So I haven't put that in the ingredients because it didn't work. It may be because it was vegan colourings and maybe it wasn't very strong. I was very impressed with the sprinkles that I used, which was from bakingtimeclub.com, and they also do colourings which are vegan. So I think I will try them next time rather than a supermarket own brand of vegan colouring. I just don't think it was strong enough to make the cakes a different colour, which was a shame. So as you see, the next stage, you'll see that the solution is green and red, but it made no difference to the cake whatsoever. Add the liquid to the flour really slowly. Once we've mixed it all in and it is completely mixed in, we then use teaspoons to fill our cake cases, and we have to do that really, really quickly because the bicarbonate of soda will react with the vinegar and the flour. So once you put the vinegar in the soya milk in the flour, the bicarbonate of soda will react with the vinegar and make it rise. So we want the cakes to rise in the oven, not whilst we're trying to fill them with the mixture. Okay, so I'm going to get a cake case here ready to go because it's a stressful situation. There's another teaspoon for you, ready to go. Okay, so right now we're going to pour it, and we pour a little bit in, pour about 1/3 of it in. Okay.
Tell me what needs to stop.
Okay, stop, and then mix it in as well as you can. Okay, give it a good mix.
Like a pin.
Okay, and then we add more of the liquid into the mixture, about half of whatever's left.
Tell me when to stop.
Okay, keep going. Keep going. Stop, and then mix that in as best you can. Okay, because you don't want to see any flour. You want to mix it all in. How are you getting on? Mind you
I
do.
need help.
I will help you, of course I'll help you. But you'll probably find that when you put the last little bit in, if you do that now, put the last little drop in. Okay, and then give it a really good mix. So can you see any flour in mine?
No.
Okay. Do you want me to help you a minute?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. I can't do it.
Okay. Actually, you've done a very good job. It was just the bottom you couldn't get to. But can you hear it? If you listen, you can hear it popping a little bit, crackling. And that's where the bicarbonate of soda is reacting with the vinegar so that your cake will rise. There you go. So then, with 2 teaspoons, you want to pick up a spoonful and then put it in your cake case, and with the other spoon, and I think probably about 3 teaspoons per cake case. How are you getting on? Are you okay?
This is the last one.
I'll help you in a minute.
Down.
This looks like goo, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Lovely. It's in the oven now for about 20 minutes.
So today, now we're going to do the icing.
2 ounces of spread into the bowl, and use the wooden spoon to scrape it off with. Okay. Lovely. And then give it a bit of a mix to sort of mush it down a bit. This is of Trex. It's like a type of fat.
Not this one.
Yeah. So maybe try putting that bit on and see if that is 2 ounces. That may well be 2 ounces. Well, because that is just vegetable fat in a solid form. Okay. Yep. So then put the scale dish. Put the scale dish back on the scales, and then mush that down and blend it with the spread. Sieve on the top like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to weigh out, because we've got 4 ounces of fat in there, so we want 8 ounces of icing sugar. So we're going to measure out 8 ounces. So when it gets to that number 8 there, you'll have enough.
I'll tell you when it's at the 8. Not at the 8.
No. So then you put that a little bit at a time in the sieve. Okay, and then you need to get a spoon, maybe a big spoon for the sieve to make it go through into the fat.
This will make it come through.
Okay.
All of it.
Yeah, put the rest of it in.
Can I use that?
Yeah, of course.
All of it in. Where do I have to put it?
Just sort of put it on top of the butter icing. That's enough. It's enough. Right, let's put the lid back on, and then we'll see what this looks like, whether it's going to be black enough or not.
Shouldn't put a little bit more.
Okay.
So that works. Because I don't think that was enough. There we go. So I think that's enough. If it doesn't work getting black, we can just put it grey. Now,
A little bit on a spoon, and then on your cake, scoop it off onto the cake, and then sort of flatten it on top of the cake. Oh.
oh, that's.
I don't think anybody can see what I'm doing. Let's do it like this.
I think it's Halloween-y.
Does, even grey looks Halloween-y, doesn't it?
Oh, I like how he spreads down the side.
Yeah, it's got to be spread down the side. It's got to completely cover the cake.
The whole bit.
The whole bit. It's quite difficult. It keeps coming off. 60 grams of ground almonds. I haven't got the scales. I'm going to have to get the scales. Are we ready to think about the cakes now, Isla?
No.
Not yet. Okay.
There we go. So we got all the things out. Sorry, because we just had to move the chairs. I am really tired because I need to sit down. I think that's everything. Wait, is it on? So we got everything. Now we just have to wait for Nanny.